It's been a while. I built the bikes after a week. And we got an 1.5-hour drive to ride a skate park for an 1.5 hours and drive an 1.5 hours back.
Show them how you do it.
You get more leverage when you walk around the whole side of it.
Rob tightens each side and walks. He's so slow.
Oh, it's the keys.
Shut
I thought
up.
it was my toothpaste.
Shut up.
Never confused keys for toothpaste before. Right? We're in Orebro. So this park is great, but apparently we came during the only time we had to ride was from 2 to 4, and the only time they don't allow bikes is from 2 to 4. But the guy said he'd let us ride for an hour. So by the time we drove here, we have about an hour. So it works out. The Danny dude.
Doing it for FTE Bike Co. You gotta show the kids are the future. I'm letting him ride my bike.
Jason's providing for the future.
I'm more than providing, I'm
nourishing.
I'm the backbone.
Yeah, it's the backbone of the future.
Backbone to the future. The bull's so aesthetic.
That's why you're laughing. Bikes are back in.
Peace out, Karlstad.
Back to Stockholm in the morning to be homeless again.
I had absolutely no idea what to expect. Very cool.
The lifesaver of Stockholm, part 2. Big thank you to Tobias. Helping out with the bags again so we can pedal around freely. Victor, give it a shot. We're back at home base. And Danny's been in the hammock for 20 minutes. Victor's still putting in work. The effort is there. There's no denying that. I'm laughing so hard. We're doing the same lines as last time. Pedaled in the bowl. Woo. Mason hates Swedish children. Mason, come back. All right. Mason and I are just repeating our first day in Stockholm, except with the Hungarians. And no bags. Well, This is the public dog park. People are in there with their dogs, just watching Mason go in with a bike and no dog. He can't even figure out how to open the fence. We're just chilling. Mason still can't figure out how to open up the fence. Uh-oh, Mason's getting talked to. She's shaking her hand. Oh, nope, she's just showing him how to get in. And now he's gonna go in there and ride his bike with no dog. I'm making fun of Mason. I'm over here with a camera, filming the whole thing. He scared out all the dogs. Probably the first time Mason's ever had the problem of a dog chasing him while riding a spot. That's what you get for riding in dog parks. Dog is in hot pursuit. This is so entertaining. Waiting to pet the dog. Oh no. Hey, Mason let the dog out. And now he's chasing him. This is the most ridiculous riding clip I've ever filmed. What a good boy though. Come here. We've only eaten granola bars and pastries. And it's midday. We started the day at 4. We were told there's food in the water, but we just found a beach. Which is great, but we're starving.
We're at this point.
Those times are hard. Public showers, drinking, not even showering. We finally found a restaurant to eat. We ate. And now Victor's trying to get some more food, so we're at a massive lure shop. It's my second time seeing this ad, and I have no idea what it's advertising. Bricks for sale. I got the cheapest bricks in Stockholm. About $4 for a brick. We're going to a festival bar under the bridge party, fully equipped with backpacks, sleeping bags, tents, helmets. A very nice Turkish man gave us free kebabs, and now we're back in the same spot in the woods in Stockholm. Yeah, Stockholm go-to camp spot. Back to the walkers. We're walking around with like free men now. No bags. Not even a backpack. We're in some big... I have to catch up to you guys, so it looks like I'm talking to you. City Hall thing. We feel very out of place, not only the way we're dressed, because there's a wedding over there, but also with bikes. We're in a church, but there's a rock music festival outside. So we're in a church and all we hear is AC/DC. And that's the church we were just in. Highway to hell. So we haven't filmed much because all we've done is go to different restaurants all day. But we met up with people off of a Couchsurfing app that Victor has, and now it's 12:30 at night and we're hanging out with random people. Well, it doesn't look like it, but we're meeting up with them at some bar, and Victor and Danny are cold when they sleep. And Mason was also cold, so we're staying up till the sun comes up and then going to sleep. Victor is passed out, dude.
We're about to all pass out.
We're about to sleep in the club. We locked our bags, and it's closed till 5 a.m. and we can't get them out.
I don't know what time this club closes, but at least it's warm here. I don't want to be here, but if you go outside, then
you gotta face the cold. It's 3:30 in the morning, and we're sitting at a subway station for warmth. We're just textbook homeless people. We saw actual homeless people sleeping here, or in a bus station earlier. Like same setup because it's warm. Oh yeah.
I would lay down right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's cardboard and everything. It's 5 a.m. and we got our bags. It's impossible to find an outlet in Europe when you need to charge your phone. Mason, get down. He's checking TVs. Got an empty paint bucket, so we're just helping repay.
Leaving our mark.
We're leaving our mark on Stockholm by helping paint the railings. Thank you, Stockholm.
You're welcome.
You're not Stockholm, shut up.
Yeah, but I'm helping it out.
I keep filming everything, but just know I painted it first. We're home. Got the neighbor. Got the field. Home base. So now it's 2 p.m. Danny and Victor left to get their flight back to Hungary. Mason and I are solo again. We fly out tomorrow. I'm going to Budapest to meet them, and Mason's going to Florida. Back to the homeland. Back to the mothership. Quick vacation to Florida. Mason will be back. Don't worry. So now today we just have to wait. Yeah, do a lot of waiting. Our only plans are to eat, get our bags dropped off by a friend, and then go to the airport, survive, and then be there for almost 24 hours. Mason stole a blanket from Wayne's Coffee in Stockholm, Sweden. So Wayne, if you're listening, and so did Victor. And Mason has both of them. But we're back to looking like we're really homeless. And we've been wanting to eat meatballs from a restaurant in Sweden, and we still haven't done that, and it's our last day. So we're going to a super nice Swedish restaurant. Shut up, seagulls.
I hate them.
We're going to a super nice Swedish restaurant, and we look like this.
We actually stink.
And we smell so bad. So after being in Sweden for 3 weeks, we finally just had meatballs at a very nice restaurant.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It was like 6 meatballs.
Yeah, incredible meatballs. Incredible 6 meatballs.
I'm full.
Yeah, I'm actually full. I think it's because we ate slow, and there was a lot of mashed potatoes and bread. And then we're leaving and grab our backpacks. Walking up the bikes for one of the last times to wait in Central Station for our bags. And we're done riding, where Mason is in Europe. And he has a flat.
I can't believe I popped my tire on the last day, in the last few hours.
Last few hours, what a way to go out. I lost a lot of gift cards / important cards I took out of my wallet. But I didn't lose them, they're misplaced. I took them out, I don't remember where I put them.
I'm optimistic.
We're optimistic here. Mason's taking his bike apart for the last time on the
last time. I was confident enough to let out the air of my tires.
I'm going to Budapest, Hungary, to meet up with Danny and Victor.
Rob's hungry.
I'm hungry.
Rob opens up his sleeping bag. I don't even look, and I recognize the smell. It's so bad. I've slept in a tent with this sleeping bag.
Yeah,
for 2 months.
I don't want to admit how long it's been since I've washed it. I'm not proud of it.
Years.
Years. Potentially years. Like literally.
It's bad.
This is the end of the video, if it's a video. Because there's no closure anywhere. But, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
You're so busy.
Hey, I'm so busy right now. I got a lot going on.
Rob's a busy man.
Stress man. I gotta find my cards. They might be in Karlstad. Dang it. I found my cards. So we got to the airport like 15 hours before our flight. Because that was the only option we had. And I fell asleep on a bench. And woke up and found Mason sleeping here. So Mason left. Back to Florida. And I'm solo now. To Budapest.